Jeff Sessions is now sprinkling white supremacist terms into his law and order speeches. Let's get one thing straight. That speech to the National Sheriff's Association was racist before he ever said Anglo-American. He talked about the loss of police life over the weekend without ever batting an eye over the multiple deputy-involved killings. One of a 16-year-old black boy here in Los Angeles. He gave a shout out to this guy, executive director of the Alabama Sheriff's Association, Bobby Simmons, who is at the center of a lawsuit filed just last month by the Southern Center for Human Rights that says that 49 Alabama sheriffs are making large personal profits off of starving prisoners. He goes on to complain that his nominees to lead the DOJ's Criminal Division and Civil Rights Division are not being approved fast enough because of one senator's concerns over unrelated issues. Oh, don't worry. He goes on to explain what the unrelated political issue is, legalizing marijuana. Just to review, Jeff Sessions said the legalization of marijuana has nothing to do with the heads of the DOJ's Criminal Division and Civil Rights Division. He bragged about the recent Gallup poll, stating that overall confidence in law enforcement rose significantly last year, which, by the way, is only 4% above the record low and still one of the lowest in 3 decades, and completely forgot to mention the part in the Gallup report that says whites have a significantly higher level of confidence in the police than non-whites. He talked about kids wanting to be law enforcement officers when they grow up, and specifically compared that to them no longer wanting to be athletes. He went through his usual talking points of convicting gang members, about using ICE to take criminal aliens out of state, talked shit on sanctuary jurisdictions, and talked up civil asset forfeiture. At the very end of all of that, instead of saying the sheriff is a critical part of our legal heritage, as his speech was written, he said
the office of sheriff is a critical part of the Anglo-American heritage of law enforcement.
If what he said sounded explicitly white supremacist, then he simply spoke the truth. And if it takes some buzzwords for people to realize among all of the other racist, white supremacist policies he's constantly speaking about and trying to implement, that he is a white supremacist, then maybe it's a good thing he let his true color show. You know, white.